Hello, welcome to Queenie's Card of the Week here on TikTok and your various social media platforms. Hello and welcome. So, this week, I know we had last week we had the natural magic, I think. I think that's what we had last week. Sometimes I don't remember because a whole week goes by in between the time that I've done it. Anyway, the card for this week is the Fairies of the Future. Look at all of them. This supposedly is the wise gnome king who knows exactly where he needs to go. This little guy can look into the future and the past at the same time to check and see which is a good direction. She's ready. She's ready to launch as soon as the gnome king says it's time to go, even though she could launch if she wanted to as soon as she felt right about it. She's in the book it says she's wondering if she's wearing the right thing. And this little one on the mushroom is waiting for the gnome king to ask her, but she could just come along. So these are all these little guys on here. There's a ton. So initially, whenever I get the fairies of the future, I have a tendency to tell, it looks to me like we need to check out where we would like to be going and release all the things that we need to release in order to get there. Maybe there are some things that are holding us back or bogging us down. But in the book, as per usual, it's about that, but it's also about connecting with our inner knowing. It's about finding a way to connect with our inner knowing, to get still, to get quiet, so we can figure out the appropriate direction to go in. Because we are being given messages all the time about the direction to go in. And sometimes the perfect direction to go in is no direction at all, and allow things to unfold in front of us. But also, sometimes in allowing things to unfold in front of us, we're going to the future anyway, regardless. So, would you like to go kicking and screaming, or would you like to go along with the flow? Does that sound miserable? It doesn't sound miserable. There was a really good phrase for it that I'm going to look back up again because I really liked it and I wanted to remember it. So, he who hesitates doesn't get lost, he gets dragged along. Okay? So, gets dragged along willy-nilly, bumping bruisingly behind the rest. Might as well get up and hustle along too. It's ever so much a nicer way to travel. So this week, we are being urged to move ahead with something. We are being urged to take inspired action. Do you know what inspired action is? I kind of do. My belief about inspired action is we follow our knowing. We act when it feels right to act, and we hesitate when it feels right to hesitate. Not hesitate out of fear or control or anything like that. It is about and not acting out of fear or control or anything like that. It's so interesting because we can allow our lives to unfold the way that they need to unfold in front of us and still take steps forward. We need to do both. I know. This week is a week where we need to take some steps forward so life can meet us. We are taking some steps forward to show our intent so that life can meet our intent. Does that sound right? Again, I get 10 minutes, but I think that the shorter videos are more palatable to people, and we're almost at 5 minutes. So I'm not going to go too much longer. But the Fairies of the Future is about thinking about where we want to go and taking some steps forward to do it. Feeling in our gut what we need to do and what direction we need to go in, and doing it from our core as opposed to our fear and our ego and other people pushing us. So I want you to have a wonderful week. I love you guys, and I will see you next week. I've got some things brewing. I shut down my Patreon page because it was just me there. So obviously that is a path of resistance. So I'm following the path of least resistance. I'm just on here. I'm on YouTube, and I will see you soon with other news, maybe a podcast. I'm working on it. I'll talk to you later. I love you guys. Bye.